Good morning, Pisces. Welcome to your daily tea. My name is Heidi. I'm your guide here, and this is just going through some energies that may be coming to play today. But understand that, like energy is fluid, so this could be hitting at any point, right? Pisces, interesting. If you're looking for personal readings, please check out the link in my description. And let's get started, Pisces. And thank you so much for your support here. It's been amazing. Pisces, now let's do your mindful message first, because this is what would help you. And, they want you to be completely engaged in the present. Okay? Spirit is saying, be more carefree, like be more in the energy of play and being open to new adventures. Okay, so there's definitely this energy of new beginning, and I'm not saying it comes at a cost. I'm saying that there's been some stuff, Pisces, been some stuff, because your energies that you've been dealing with are comfort zone, which is your south node, which is the past. It may feel, all right, we're going to go through it, but Chiron, which is, your spiritual wound, but, closed off, resistant, and storm, unexpected, which is tower energy. Like, the universe has brought an event into your life, Pisces, for sure, okay? And this is because this is to move you past something. Maybe you went back to a past person. And it's because it can also be a past way of moving that, you're comfortable in. It may be your go-to when you feel attacked by your wounds, right? I feel like this is something about a past person, to be honest with you. Maybe, there was something that came up that kind of triggered a past wound, specifically like abandonment, rejection, whatever. But I feel like there was something from the past you were resistant to let go of. But the universe said, you know what, Pisces? No, I don't think so. Because the universe made it happen. It tore it apart. So if you recently tried to go back to a past person, were resistant to let it go, it did something that completely blew it up, right? But I also feel like this whole energy of retreat and resisting moving into the future, because we're seeing new adventures, the universe is saying, no, I don't think so, Pisces. You're not going to keep going back to things because you feel comfortable in them when they cause you pain. That's pretty much what it's showing you. Like, you've been resisting maybe even addressing the wound, or just facing that this past situation is always going to hurt you. And the universe said, no, we're not doing this anymore. No, no, no. What's influencing this is narcissist. Yes, and let go. This person, I feel like maybe you didn't want to see it about them, but they were a narcissist. They were only out for themselves, and it is time for you to let go. And this is what the energies that you've been dealing with. It's all over your reading, Pisces. I swear it. It's all over your reading. Challenges is on the bottom with communicate. Like, make a decision to work on inner healing. So you may be talking about that. Like, you might be talking about, about healing. Even about, healing from a narcissist. And because I feel like what's happening is that you're not going, because see, when Pisces goes through things, in my experience, they close off, like they isolate. And I feel like, no, I feel like you're going to be talking about it. I'm feeling like that way is, you know, specifically in going back to things, like be talking about, you know, going back to things that has already hurt you, and you're learning a lesson here. So you may be speaking about that, honestly, which is good, right? Because underneath the deck is the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Like, what you've learned is how to set boundaries for yourself. You know, the Ten of Swords is healing. It's being freed from pain. You are finally moving on from something here, Pisces. I love it. I love this, Pisces. I love this because it's one thing, like I have close Pisces friends, and, you know, I feel like Pisces a lot of times doesn't want to speak their truth, you know, because they don't like to expose themselves, or we all kind of have difficulty with being vulnerable. But I mean, I feel like you're doing it. I feel like you're doing it and standing on your boundaries. Yay. Yay. So it's like saying, this is my line in the sand. Okay? Because Pisces, you're natural healers, man. You really are. You just knew you had to walk away from this. Eight of Cups with the High Priestess. It could have been because of some information that was kind of like the final straw, in which you just said, you know what? This isn't good for me. It could be the intuition, right? The universe just telling you. And it's like it's finally taking root. This is just not good for me. I'm not doing this. There's better shit out there for me. And that's what's happening. Ace of Wands. Because this could have been a person where you were constantly feeding their needs. And it never ended. It was like constant. Right? And with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, with the Ace of Wands, oh my goodness. Like, you are moving on and just determined that your needs be met. I matter too. What I want matters. I'm going to get what I want. And you're being pretty vibrant about it, you know? I feel it. Like, I feel so much passion right now. Like, it's making me loud, Pisces. And I feel like this is the space you're in. Now, you know, what you may be doing is King of Cups with the Queen of Wands. This has come out a couple of times. So if you're dealing with a fire sign, you know, this could just be you having this confidence to, you know, this being a growing experience for you and healing, you know, in terms of something you didn't heal. Okay? It could also have something to do with the Queen of Wands, a fire sign. Maybe they inspired you, or maybe they inspire you, or maybe you're healing with them. Something that wasn't healed, but I feel like this is you. You know, it's with the Star, y'all. You know, because this is your blessing. This is your blessing. So, you know, maybe it is, you know, a fire sign in your life that's inspiring you to heal, inspiring you to move on from this. Or, you know, it could just be you, yourself, and you feeling really inspired to move forward and, you know, regaining your confidence here. Because whoever this narcissist was, they really, like, I don't know, I kind of feel like they pushed you down in terms of confidence. And now you feel inspired again. You definitely feel inspired again, Pisces, the Star. You definitely do. I mean, and I feel like for a long time you didn't. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. The outcome is the Eight of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords. I mean, I feel like you maybe you really want it. You're now bringing the focus back to you, right? I do feel as if there were some things that you just didn't want to see. There was some truth that you weren't facing, maybe about this narcissist, right? Oh, here you are. Here you are, Pisces. Oh, you are definitely moving towards a new cycle. An honest new cycle. Oh my goodness, Pisces. I feel like you're finally starting to see where your heart is. And this, you know, maybe you went back to a past person, but you're starting to see that you were just kind of lying to yourself about what you truly want and where your heart truly is. And so you're getting the opportunity to have some new beginnings here. And maybe an honest conversation with someone about leaving that person behind. Ooh, the Chariot. The Knight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely be having a conversation with a fire sign about moving forward. And you know, you're definitely going towards a new adventure. This could be with a fire sign, but maybe someone you just feel passionate about, or what you feel passionate about, because you got everything except the Ace of Pentacles. You did. But I really feel like you are, you know, you're definitely facing some truth here about what you want your next cycle to look like, about where you want to place your heart. And understanding that this past person was not that place. So there could have been someone, there could have been a Queen of Wands here for you. Definitely. You're definitely having a new beginning here, I feel, with someone you didn't have a really good ending with. It could be that fire sign, and maybe you chose to go back to something from the past. So you're definitely going to talk to them, right? But it's really interesting because you weren't sure at one point where your heart was, or where you wanted your heart to be. And I feel like you're having some really honest moments about it. Maybe really speaking on it, whether you're speaking on it publicly or speaking to this person. You kind of are in this energy where you're ready to go for it. You're ready to go for it. Wow, you are so ready to... I feel like it was just really about going back to a past person because that was a comfort zone for you, but realizing that they were a narcissist. And at the end of the day, it wasn't what made you feel free. It wasn't who made you feel free. It wasn't where your heart was. Wow. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, Pisces. So let's see what you need to focus on. I love that you're going where your passions want you to go, where your heart wants you to go. And I feel like this is like no more going back to the past. I feel like you're, you know, ready to forge forward. Now, could that Queen of Wands, I don't feel as if that's someone you've been in a relationship with. But You know, I don't, there's something about someone you're leaving behind in the past. An ex, perhaps, that obviously is a narcissist. So, and I kind of feel like if you do have a Queen of Wands and they've been in your life, I don't feel like this is someone who left you, or it's interesting. So you'll have to decide what that means for you. You know, it could be just that you're moving towards new connections, honestly. But you're really being like super brave and assertive about going after what your heart wants. Leading with your heart and leading with your passion. So I love this for you. So let's see what you need to focus on. What does Pisces need to focus on? What does Pisces need? Ooh, Unfinished Symphony. All that glitters. Oh yeah, there we go. Same energy. You're ending that. Like, you might have went back to someone because you felt like you had unfinished business with them, to only discover you didn't really want it. That it wasn't as great as you thought it was. Yeah, and so now you're kind of in this in-between, you know, moving past that to, you know, something new. Yeah, and Spirit wants you to focus on the good people that you have around you. Yeah, the people who help you. The people you're aligned with. Wow, okay, Pisces, so that's what I have for you today. I hope you have the best day ever. Toodles.